Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Namaha Foundation for the Arts Kaleidoscope San Ramon Initiative's performance for 2021, One World, a story of our collective origins. One World has been a real project of passion for us at Namaha. We came up with the idea of creating a performance that would be multicultural, collaborative, entertaining, and educative all in one. We never thought so many groups would join us in this experiment or that it would turn out so wonderfully well, even if I say so myself. But they did. And here we are today sharing our stories of origins through dance, music, poetry, and narration. I thank all the amazing performing teams and artists who accepted our invitation to join in this performance. They have put so much thought, love, time, and effort into choreographing the pieces, getting their groups together during the lockdown, recording, and editing. We also want to thank you, the audience, for your support of this event and hope that you will enjoy what we have put together. We hope the next time we meet, it will be in a theater with live performers and in-person audiences. Some points to note. We request a $10 ticket donation. The artists and groups performing today have taken a lot of effort putting their individual pieces together. It was not easy, but they have all done it from the goodness of their hearts. Your donations will help us offer them some monetary support. If you have friends who did not get their tickets for the premiere, they can still catch the program for another 2 weeks. We request a small $8 access donation and we will share the link with them. After the 2 weeks window, the link will be available on demand. Please let your friends and family know to email us at namahaffa@gmail.com. Once again, at namahaffa@gmail.com, requesting access for the link, and we will mail it to them individually for a small token fee of $6. If you would like to donate to Namaha Foundation, our donate button can be found on our website at www.namahaarts.org, or you can PayPal your donations to namahaffa@gmail.com. All donations are tax deductible. You can find the artist's bio and organization information on our Facebook page at Namaha Foundation for the Arts. We have highlighted all the performing groups and our keynote speakers in our Facebook page. Please check them out and learn who they are. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I would like to begin by inviting our keynote speaker, the awesome Beverly Kumar, Contra Costa County's Art and Culture Commissioner representing District 2, to say a few words. As I mentioned earlier, the details, the bio of all the artists, our keynote speakers are all available on our Namaha Facebook page. Please listen to her words on the role of art in bringing people together and building bridges. Beverly Kumar.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here today with you in celebration of the multi-ethnic performance called One World. I want to start out by sharing a secret with you. Perhaps it's one of the best kept secrets of our time, but my hope is that you'll go out and you'll share it far and wide. And I know it's not a secret anymore if you share it, but this is one secret that is not meant to be kept, especially in these times. Our community, our country, our world needs to hear it. In a time where there seems to be such divisiveness in our world, felt right down to the core of our own communities, when our inner circles grew even smaller due to a pandemic, where outlets like social media kept us in contact, but lacked much of an authentic connection that we so craved. In a time where people talk at one another instead of to one another, where judgments easily crept into our minds, where emerging from life in a pandemic has left us with wounds to heal, some of which, anxieties and issues, have not even surfaced yet. Art now has a bigger role to play in our daily lives. Art, yes, art. If we truly want a stronger world, we must create a bridge to art, not build walls. Art binds us together. Culture strengthens the character of our communities. The arts is an important way for people to come together through meaningful shared experiences. Art literally brings us together at galleries, performances, events, culturally through our commonality, shared stories and connections. This type of binding transcends our differences and celebrates the uniqueness of the experience, leaving imprints of not only belonging, but uniting us. Art helps us empathize and rear compassionate leaders. The arts uplift and inspire, opening our minds, our hearts, and even our pocketbooks. We can't deny the financial impact that the arts have in the state of California alone. According to the American for Arts, in 2019, it was a $804 billion industry. Now that is a lot of bridge building. So here's the secret, the special sauce. The key to building bridges and bringing people together. Learn how to embrace diversity little by little with daily actions that build up to a more enriched world. Welcome people into your circle of varying beliefs and thought practices. Enroll in a dance class. Listen to music your children or your neighbor enjoys. Learn how to listen to others. Be open to trying food from countries that you have yet to visit. Take a trip to a museum. Attend a concert. Volunteer backstage at your local community theater. Advocate for access to arts programming regardless of your zip code. Learn about the land that you live on. March in a parade or attend a protest that isn't about you. Inspire leadership to mirror the aesthetics of towns by reflecting those who reside in those communities and beyond. Ask questions, read more books, and read far less comments online. It's essential that we create a space in our lives, not only for the arts, but that we reserve that space for all of humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly, for those beautiful words. Very true and very poignant. Let us each reach out to our neighbor or community member. I now invite our San Ramon City's council member, Sridhar Varaz, to say a few words. Sridhar has been a staunch supporter of Namaha and its work since the very beginning. We are ever so grateful for all our patrons and followers. Now, Sridhar Varaz.
Hello friends, I'm Sridhar Varaz, Council Member, City of San Ramon. Thank you, Namaha Foundation, for bringing One World multi-ethnic performance event to our community via Kaleidoscope San Ramon initiative. As you all know that San Ramon is well known for being diverse, inclusive city. A culture of diversity inclusion just don't happen on their own. Thank you to all. We are very grateful for all your contributions in building a sustaining, diverse, inclusive community by engaging our community with your performance arts, which I consider as the best medium, best form of exchanging ideas, sharing views to build a better world for ourselves and for our future generations. I think the timing of your event is perfect, so we could able to celebrate this great event along with our Pride Month and Juneteenth. I'm looking forward to this great event, and once again thanks to all participant groups, artists, and to your leadership for working so hard and so that we could bring us all together and celebrate our diverse culture within the community. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Sridhar, for the encouraging words. We join you in your advocacy and support of the arts in San Ramon. We now begin the program. Who are we? Where did we come from? Why are we here? Why are we so unique and yet so common? Our stories of origins are as colorful and vibrant as the earth we live on. Since then, the universe has been constantly growing and expanding. Stars, galaxies, planets, and all the celestial matter began to form. Almost 10.5 billion years later was born the Earth. Was it from a fiery furnace atop a great mountain? Or was it shaped from pure ether on a divine forge with a hammer of gods? Or did it arise from the great ocean known as chaos? Well, it was definitely fiery, chaotic, and almost divine. According to science, when a cloud of cold dust particles swirling through the empty space was disturbed by an explosion of a supernova, they collapsed and gravity pulled them all together, forming a huge disk that as it spun, it separated into rings, with the center becoming the sun. And the particles of the ring turning into hot, fiery, molten balls of gas and liquid that cooled to solid spheres as planets. Balaji Mahadevan creates the sounds of the universe with the Indian percussion, the tabla. mythology, the story begins with chaos, a gaping emptiness, from which emerges Gaia, the earth. Gaia gives birth to Uranus, the sky. Together, Uranus and Gaia, heaven and earth, populate the world. By intertwining the spirit through dance, we evoke that spirit and journey of life. We awaken, and so begins the saga of this world. Heatherbury's all four dancers bring our world to life through Awake.
Engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
was a whole other place called the sky world, where all dwelt with the Great Spirit as one. There were 5 spirits of the sky world who were asked by the Creator to come to a certain realm of the universe to be a part of the great dream. The first was Watcher of the Night, who was a grandmother to many, so Creator made her Grandmother Moon. The second spirit was very nurturing, compassionate, and patient. Her name is Okawimaweski, Mother Earth. The third spirit was Life Giver. Creator knew there was lots of life in this grandmother, so Great Spirit made her into water because this water would flow through Mother Earth as rivers and oceans like blood through veins of the earth people that would come later. The next grandmother who was called upon was She of Great Light, and Creator made her into the sun to help nurture Mother Earth and keep all her children warm. The fifth spirit Creator called upon was Woman, who carried all the qualities of the other 4 spirits. Her body would nurture and warm the bodies of the souls that would come just like the earth and sun would. Her body would hold the waters of life necessary to create life. Her spirit, like the moon, would bring light in times of darkness. Woman carries all these great medicines within her. However, her strength of humility flows in balance and honor with Father Sky, because there would be no existence without the perfect balance. Rona Yellowrobe and Bruce Witham share a wonderful piece. Wake up and take heed, everyone.
I'm here to share with you a song that my music partner Bruce Witham and I wrote called Waniska. And in the Cree language, it means wake up, wake up. And as I'm called in this One World event to represent the First Nation people, the indigenous people of Turtle Island, which is what it was called before it became the United States or Canada. That what I represent is maybe we have different traditions and ways of how we do ceremony or how we worship Creator, but one of the things that we have from the Hawaiian to the Alaska to the Plains Indians to the mountain people is that we understood the oneness that we share with the earth, with this Father Sky, with the air, with the stars, with the moon, with the rivers and the oceans. We understood that oneness and we walked in balance with our Mother Earth. You'll see me, I'll be holding a shell, an abalone shell, and in that shell I have sage, and that sage is on fire, and the smoke is being released. And in that smoke, what I know is that my body just knows it's in prayer, right? That I'm being protected, that I'm pushing off, I'm rubbing off and letting go of negativity. Scientists are just now understanding the qualities of that. What we knew intuitively by spirit. You'll see in this video, Waniska, I'm doing a dance. It's called the Jingle Dress Dance. And how it was described for me as a young girl is that there was a village that was very sick and people were beginning to die. And a young girl was given a vision in her dreams that she was to go and to take these little shells and to sew them on her dress. And then she was to go out amongst her village and she was to dance for 4 days with prayers of healing and with the intentions of love for her people. And so she did that. And sure enough, her people began to heal. This jingle dress dance has been going on for many generations now. And we use it in powwows. You'll see us dancing in our jingle dresses, all over the world. And for the healing. And my intention for dancing jingle dress in this song is to bring healing to our Mother Earth, to bring healing to us as a people, to understand and go back to that oneness that we share with Mother Earth. See, because we understood the oneness. There was a time when you could drink out of every river. Every river. But today those rivers are being poisoned. You know, our oceans are being polluted. Our whales, our fish, they're in trouble. And our mother, she is letting us know through the hurricanes, through the volcanoes, through the tornadoes, through the flooding, that she is not happy. And if mother is not happy, no one's happy, you know. And so being able to understand that she's letting us know that we need to come back into that balance. And this is what Waniska is about, is wake up, my brothers and sisters. Wake up. So we present to you Waniska. Ninas kuntin. Thank you. Ai hai. I come from the wolfland. He comes from the south, playing our music from this land to that land, sharing a message in hope all will see. What kind of people we all could be. Beautifully different, yet not different at all. And we must all see this before we fall. Wake up, my brothers and sisters, can't you see? Our mother is crying and shaking in her grief. Pollution, corruption, all bringing her down. She's crying so loud, yet we don't hear the sound. The crow comes a-calling, and I lift my head. Crow whispers a secret, come this way instead. Crow leads me to eagle and
Ka Wima Waski Ka Kiski Mao Waniska Mahiti Waniska.
The Hindus have multiple philosophies attributed to the origin of Earth. The most prevalent one is that Lord Brahma creates, Lord Vishnu preserves, and Lord Shiva destroys, thus maintaining a constant cycle of birth and destruction. The 5 elements of space, fire, water, air, and earth form the basis of all cosmic creation. When the earth was formed, it was hot and fiery like Agni, the god of fire, the purest and strongest element in nature. If it is fierce many times, it can be gentle and protective during others. Agni is invoked as an agent to the gods, as one who carries our oblations while governing them as well. They are Agni, the fire. Dancers of T&D Dance Academy as Agni. Origin of Life by Alexander Oparin. He imagines that the searing hot earth slowly cooled enough for water vapor to condense into liquid water, which brought the first rains. Navamasadhritam garbham bhaskarasya gavasthivihi pitva rasam samudranam dyauhu prasute rasayanam. For 9 months, the sky drank the ocean's water, sucking it up through the sun's rays, and now gives birth to a liquid offspring, the elixir of life. From the Ramayana. O Supreme Mother, Bhavani, you charm the nectar-like bliss. You cause rain and are worshipped by all. You protect. You are the Supreme Mother. You are knowledge and dwell in the hearts of those immersed in bliss. You are the compassionate one. I meditate on you always to shower heavy rains at once. Please send rain more and more abundantly. This, of course, is the need of the hour. Dancers of Ushanjali School of Dance rejoice in a downpour.
आनन्दामृतकर्षिणि 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 अमृतवर्षिणि भवानी आनन्दामृतकर्षिणि अमृतवर्षिणि हरादिपूजिते शिवे 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 भवानी आनन्दामृतकर्षिणि श्रीनन्दनादि संरक्षिणी श्रीनन्दनादि संरक्षिणी श्रीगुरुगुह जननी श्रीनन्दनादि संरक्षिणी श्रीगुरुगुह जननी चिद्रूपिणी 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 आनन्दामृतकर्षिणी अमृतवर्षिणी हरादिपूजिते शिवे भवानी आनन्दामृतकर्षिणी श्रीनन्दनादि संरक्षिणी श्रीगुरुगुह जननी चिद्रूपिणी सानन्दहृदयनिलये सदये सानन्दहृदयनिलये सदये सानन्दहृदयनिलये सदये सत्यस्ववृष्टिहेदवे त्वां सानन्दहृदयनिलये सदये सत्यस्ववृष्टिहेदवे त्वां सन्ददं चिन्तये अमृतेश्वरि सलिलं वर्षय 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 सन्ददं चिन्तये अमृतेश्वरि सलिलं वर्षय 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 ग ग ग गम बनि बम बनि बम बनि नि बम गम ग सग सप म गम नि नि बम गम म ग बम म ब बनि नि ब बनि नि ज नि ज ग म ग स ग स नि ज नि ब नि ब म बनि नि ग ग नि नि स स नि नि ब म ग म ब नि ब म ग स ग स म ग म ग ब म ब म नि ब नि म ब नि ज ग नि ज ब नि म ब स नि ब म ग स आनन्दामृतकर्षिणी अमृतवर्षिणी हरादिपूजिते शिवे भवानी आनन्दामृतकर्षिणी
As the earth cooled and rains brought water, oceans were formed, and with it came the first signs of life. Her body belonged to the ocean, and her heart to the stars, and the moon and the night. Her lust for love and adventure was deeper than all the secrets of the ancient and forbidden seas. She was a mermaid with the blood of eternity and the hope of dreams. By Akira Chinen, witness Tsutsina serpent sirens emerging from the ocean.
Shukran. Hari, Thomas.
From the microscopic single-celled organisms to the mammoth dinosaurs, from plankton to palm trees, life flourished in all its glory, color, and variety. In traditional Chinese culture, wind, feng, means flowing air or qi, which translates literally as air and figuratively as material energy, life force, or energy flow, and is believed to be a vital force forming part of any living entity. Beautiful girls from the Zhaokai Chinese dance group wave and spin in the wind, symbolizing the energy of life. The movements of the fan also reflect the Chinese calligraphy. When the humans arrived on Earth and began evolving, so too did the concept of good and evil. Humans, the exalted, most developed species on Earth, we discovered, invented, and created such amazing things. But are we truly great? With all our prejudices, biases, hate, greed, envy, we are constantly seeking ways to redeem ourselves. The butterfly symbolism works as a representation of resurrection, change, renewal, hope, endurance, and courage to embrace the transformation to make life better. Butterfly symbolism represents the world of the soul or the soul itself. Paris Kekeopo, choreographed by Neoman Kaler, is said to have been inspired by the butterfly decorations in Damarkorong, the oil lanterns used in Balinese cremation rituals. Paris Kekeopo tells the story of a group of butterflies welcoming the souls of the ancestors from heaven, keeping them company and performing a farewell ceremony when they leave Earth. The dance is usually performed by 4 or more female dancers. This dance is a classical form that has only recently been brought back into practice. The source for this information, Suwardhana Kartika, 2012, Dances of Bali. Nza Congo is a part of a larger project that looks into the Congo people's cosmogony of Central Africa. It utilizes the energy of the Mpebe, state of trance, to demonstrate the movement of the body in Nza, the universe, and its cyclic evolution in Dikenga cosmogram, cycles of life. Here, Bibene uses a Nkisi Nkondo statue as a vessel that allows the connection between the ancestral and Congo realms, the physical and the metaphysical.
Tuenda tadzi kulunsi, jetufuila Yesu, vana vena mvunusi, betu katufuila kulunsi, jetufuila Yesu, zola jotu nasa, nzano miena yetu, vana kakumwaswa, buka kutufuila, zola kweti monika, kuna kwa kinzambi, vakulunsi vulunsi, wasa fotikisa, tuwe satana ndade, yewanziona ngolo, vana njiamo satana, kiadi kiena yanzi, buka kumona vulunsi,
Amanda mwana Manatan, Kibatuaga, Mabam, Ibarao, Atijan, one moment, one and the name, Tony Langa, Kalabu, with the Jelmabo, look lavabo, look lavabo, on the laughing for de la Fiera, once if I didn't get I came, Mamma, I like what you do to employ. I like what you do, and I remember what I want you went in.
Ras, popularly known as Dandiya Ras, is one of the most popular folk dances of Gujarat and performed during the festival of Navratri. It is also a traditional folk dance of Vrindavan, the birthplace of Lord Krishna. Originally performed in honor of goddess Durga, the dance form is a dramatization of the battle between the demon Mahishasura and the goddess, good versus evil. Another legend states that the dance form originated from Radha and Krishna's Ras Leela. Dandiya Ras, also known as a stick dance, takes its name from a pair of colorful wooden sticks, the dandiya, used to mark time. Performers strike the wooden sticks in rhythmic beats with the drummer standing in the center of the circle, commanding the rhythm of the dance. People assemble in two circles, with the inner circle moving in a clockwise direction and the outer circle moving in the counterclockwise direction. Girls from Nupur dance celebrate the world's vibrancy, joys, and energy with Dandiya Ras.
मोहन मारू मनडू तारू नाम अहर निश जप तू वेणु नादे मगन थई ने मांगुली ने घन घन तुम ए गोवर्धन ना शिखर पर ए नृत्य करी विचर तू जी ए मोर बनी ने चहु के मोहन मोहन रट तू ए जिरे मोहन मोहन रट तू ए जिरे मोहन मोहन रट तू
Hano hano na akanaka a Omelika. It is essential to acknowledge and honor the original stewards of the land that we now occupy. They advise us that as long as song, dance, and ceremony continue, so too will the world. This Malay Inoa named song honors the First Nations peoples of Northern California and the Hawaiians who immigrated here to Mokuhunu, to Turtle Island or the American continent, in the 1800s and intermarried with each other. Beautiful features of our region, such as the Tilden Park and Strawberry Creek, are recognized here. They also call out to the low-lying rainbow and note with fascination how the earth sometimes trembles in this region, and send our prayers between the worlds with Humaya. Hummingbird, in the language of the Olone. The hummingbird being a messenger of spirit. Kumuhula Mahealani Uchiyama and dancers acknowledge and mahalo. Thank Olone elder Anne Marie Sayers for her generous advice in the creation of this imelehula.
Vale au e I ke ia ke hiki mai ana ke aloha mai ka moana mai malihini oi ka hiki ana ke no nei oi aloloa he na kanaka Amerika he Nani vale au e I ke ia ke hiki mai ana ke aloha mai ka moana mai malihini oi I ka hiki ana ke noho nei o aloloa he na kanaka Amerika he Pamai ka makani nau e ka lihi o ka loke I ka pi o mai ana I ke anu e nue Kaua I ka wai e hona nea I ka malu o ke aali e Na kanaka Amerika e He mea kupai ana haia Kana ue ana I ka honua Ka hiko o huko I ke aloha Ma ke ala nui malihini e Na kanaka Amerika e He aloha ia makani anu I ka iri Aloha vale o e Na ko e o Hawaii ke ia aina Ho o hano hano o koi moku honu e Na kanaka Amerika e He aloha ia makani anu I ka iri Aloha vale o e Na ko e o Hawaii ke ia aina Ho o hano hano o
With that, we come to the end of our presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Whatever our differences, ideologies, beliefs, the fact is we have this one world to be born in, to live in, and die in. So let us pledge to make it a better place for ourselves. Take a moment to appreciate and thank Mother Earth for her abundance, variety, beauty, and wealth of resources. Let us remember, though, like our own lives, these resources are a limited commodity. You waste them or don't respect their existence, and they're gone, like water in California. It is time we start taking care of our mother, the earth. Let us all, in our own ways, pray and start her healing. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night and enjoy our world. Once again, thank you to all the artists, dancers, technicians, coordinators, and you, the audience, for joining in this journey. We leave you with a beautiful Shanti mantra or universal prayer in Sanskrit, and we'll scroll the credits for all the performers of this evening. Thank you and good night.
सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः